Okay, welcome to London's Craziest Gangster with me, Mr. Fish, keeper of the dead man's Bible, where all the rules of society are thrown, tossed and washed away. Pain became my friend, and my friend wanted more. Love can't hurt me, money can't buy me, and it's those that hate me that make me. Okay, welcome to my world. Alright, so we've had Liam Ditchfield, Marvin Herbert. We've had people making videos, backgrounds. Okay, so here we go. Enjoy the show. Before I start today, I want everybody to know that this podcast is no way meant to disrespect or put anyone down in any way, shape, or form. It's not. I'm not on that bus. I'm a man who deals with reality. YouTube is great, but I'm not into it, okay? Okay. I respect Marvin Herbert, and I respect him. I'm telling you straight, okay? Okay? So, let's deal with Marvin Herbert. Marvin, you know me. And I know you. You know the people I've come from, and you know some of the other people in the game that I come into contact with. Okay? When I spoke to you last week on the phone, you told me that when Liam Ditchfield came to you with the allegation against me, you told him that you have known me for 30 years, and you know my people. And you told Liam yourself, and I quote, that in 30 years of knowing me, you have never ever heard no one call me a grass or even. And I respect you for that. Now, with respect, you know what I'm about. Okay? And you know, right? Let's forget that. You know what level I'm at. Let's not. You know what level I'm at, okay? In regards to work, okay? And with respect, I don't even think you're on my level in that regard. In that regards, you know what I'm in that regard. Yeah, that you have your trade, I have mine, okay? Let's go, okay? But I respect you for all your achievements and what you have done and where you've come from. Yeah, I'll do that. Uh-huh. Now, okay, I'll come back to you in a minute. Now let me deal with the grassing and Liam Ditchfield. Uh-huh. Liam, I respect you, and though I thought it was an absolute liberty what you did to me on my Instagram and everything, yeah, cool, yeah. Because I thought you could have done it better, alright? Or you could have gone to Marvin to contact me, okay? I still understood why you did it, and I believe you had a right to do it because that's what I told my that's the first one. Now, with respect to you, you came screaming and ranting, yeah, to me that I'm a grasser. Okay. My name, you were screaming my name was in your paperwork. Okay. The screws, you said that the screws have said that I wrote a note to them with your name on it and threw it to them, and you told me the screws have put me in it. Okay, cool. Now, with respect to you, okay, and it is respect, I told you from the start, even before I contacted you, because I didn't know what DRMs was, that's why I didn't contact you. I don't really understand Instagram, man. But I told you, okay, put the paperwork and the note and whatever else you have out there in the public. it's not an issue. And with that, I contacted you, okay, and you said there the note, you have the note. So you asked me to write something down on a piece of paper and send it to you, which I duly did. Not an issue, okay. Then, all right. Then you confirmed that the note with your name on it that had been written was not written by me. You sent me the note, yeah, and with respect to you, the note was written on a prison officer's diary page, okay, not screwed up as it should have been if it was thrown. Remember, to throw a note, you have to screw it up, okay, on a piece of paper, all right, nice and neat. And we realised that the screws had either written it or done it, or something. Okay, that's what we realised. We came to that conclusion. Now, with respect, okay, if I threw them the note and the piece of paper that you saw would have been screwed up. Okay. All right. You then wrote to me on Instagram. Saying, I take my hat off to you, Fish. Well done, it's not you. And I thanked you and asked everybody to drop you out and you to drop me out. That's how I am. Now then, with respect to you, I'm not putting you down. I'm not disrespecting you. But in terms of the game that I've been involved in, listen, I'm not saying I don't want to say nobody. You're nobody to me because, but in terms of what, right? I'm not only saying this. You're a peanut to me, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm saying in a way like you. The people I could put down and grab and take down the whole of London, they're on a right different level to where you are. No disrespect, okay? And you know, I don't need to grass you up. Yeah, I don't need it. Yeah, what for? You haven't done nothing to me, okay? And with respect to you, I could bring down half of London, okay? If I grow, right? But I don't grow. Right? It's my gold standard. It's my fortune. Now, I respect you, as I said, and I respect your achievements. But there are different levels of the game, okay? And with respect, you're not on my level. I'm not bigging myself up. I know I'm bad. I'm not bad stuff. I'm just a little peanut that travels. But let's just say I do different things. Now, once again, with respect to you, you've been to prison long enough to know that the prison officers or screws, whatever you want to call them, yeah, when they do adjudications, yeah, sometimes, right, set you up or make mistakes. Now, if this was the other way round, I would have contacted you, okay? I would have shown you the note, checked your handwriting, and seen that if it wasn't you, I would have shook your hand and walked away, job done, because that's me. I'm not in all this screaming, shouting, because I'm not on that bus. I deal with an issue, yeah? But no, you want to put the screws word, okay, even though you know I never wrote the note, you still want to put the screws. Okay, cool. So we'll do it this one. So with respect to you, once again, let me educate you. Okay. How many times have you been down for an adjudication, a block adjudication, and they go, your name's wrong. Oh, the charge is wrong. The cell's wrong. Oh, the date's wrong. You see, Liam, just because someone has documented something in your paperwork doesn't make it true. Now, you said that the note was written by Officer Sylvester. Right? Now, Officer Sylvester, when you said it, I thought, right, why would they do it? And then I went through my paperwork. Okay? And I found my paperwork. Now, you know what a request complaint looks like. Yep, there we go. Yeah. Alright. During a meeting with my psychologist, I was told that on my security file, so this is by the Scrooge intelligence, it states Mr. Brown, Mr. Fish, me, you, LA479, yeah, helps young men, oh, this is class, you think you're, helps young men in debt in exchange for sexual favours. A statement I completely disavowed, totally untrue, without substance, and the statement was made. I would like to know who wrote the statement, which officer. I'd like to know what security tier level they're on. Has the statement been backed up by evidence? Why was the intelligence not put to me before it was put on my file, so I could at least have the opportunity to defend myself? The reply. There you go. There's the reply. Alright, you see it, you can read it. Okay. Dear Mr. Brown, Mr. Fish, with regards to your request complaint, okay, an entry made on your security file, I have personally reviewed the entry and have now negated the entry as this was wrongly attributed to you, based on information that was not presented. This should no longer be a negative towards you. However, if you wish to pursue this matter, please further, with regards to the conduct of your security, I suggest you submit a subject access request form. So, what I'm trying to tell you, as you can see from there, it's not only on your paperwork that people make mistakes. You're not the only one that's got paperwork where documents have been wrong. Okay? I can't help that. You've accepted that I haven't written them right. You accepted it wasn't me. I don't get the issue. I don't understand it. Yeah? I'm in the game, you're in it. I walk away, it's done, dusted. This is kid business. You know what? It's kid business to me. Okay? But we'll move on. Okay. The probation service told me that I had child protection issues. They said, we can't tell you what it is, who made the allegations, alright? And we can't tell you what happened or who it's about. So I said, okay, cool. How do I defend myself? She said, you can't. I can't. So I made a sexual allegation against her and said she came in the video, she touched my leg and asked me if I would like told me she'd like a bit of sliced pudding, black pudding. Alright? Now, I then wrote this complaint to the probation complaints department, and I said I want it put in her file without her knowledge that she's high risk to the prisoners, the probation service and the public. The probation service wrote back to me. They said, oh no, we can't just put it in her file, as we have to talk to her, talk to you, there are two sides to every story, and we have to make a conclusion. But I said, stop. But that is what she has done to me. It can't be one rule for you, her, and one rule for me. And so, they said, okay, we'll investigate the allegation. So, they investigated the allegation after 2 weeks. And the probation service itself wrote to me, okay, and issued me with an apology. Okay? Now, they even made her apologise to me in writing for the inclusion of the report. Okay? Mate, with respect to you, it happens. And now it's happened to me a third time. Okay? Because I'm in your paperwork. As I said, it's not an issue. It's not an issue because it's not true. Now, it would be an issue if I'd done it, then it's an issue. But as you know, with the note, right, and the paper, you know never. Now, with respect to you and Marvin Herbert again, I rang you. You wanted to go live at that. I wasn't really ready because I thought, you know what? I thought it's an absolute liberty what you've done on Facebook. But, as I said earlier, I respect you because you had grounds to do it. So, I don't. But at the same time, I was like, you know what? Why am I going to give this guy the do? He put all on my Facebook, mug me, I'm not a piece of shit, but hey, I'm not on this bit. Why do I need to? It's done, it's resolved. Okay? I rang you then after I thought, no what? Give the guy time of day. He's loose lips, all this shit. You say, look, loose lip, blah, blah. You say, okay, cool. So, what I'd done, I rang you, you didn't reply back, so as far as I was crash, for me it was done. Okay? Then you didn't reply, so I left it there. You're then telling me on Instagram or people that my geezer got cut and I took him to healthcare. Am I wrong? You're not built like that. Well, Mr. Ditchfield, I love you, I respect you, but I am built like that. Okay? If I see someone, okay, either in or out of prison, see someone hurt and in need of medical attention, alright, I will make sure, alright, that they get it. You don't need to kill people in prison or do that. If people don't, I don't want you to do burn, I don't want you to do more burn, right? Nor anybody, okay? Because that's what I'm about. I'm about people. I'm not into money and materialistic shit. I'm into people, okay? And let me say something else. No matter what nick I'm in, Swellside, Aldo, the Mount Colony, Lewis, Ford, String Hill, Wandsworth, Brixton, Scrubs. I've had the pleasure of Pentonville. I always help those who are hurt. That's me. Okay? That's what I do. Yeah? I have a dark side. I do have a dark. But it's not for you to see. It's not for the viewers and to see. That comes out when we're in trouble. When it needs. It does not come out over this. Mm-hmm. I've seen people hot watered and sugared, and I've took them down the healthcare. Okay. That's it. When I take people down to healthcare, it's still a risk because screws think I have some involvement to do with it, and I'm just bringing them down there to save myself and all the rest of it. Okay. Now, I have people come to my cell. You know me. Marvin all knows me. Everyone who's been in prison with me, they will all vouch this down. They'll all vouch this. Anyone who's been in prison, they know me. People come to my cell. Fish, what's up, son? Can you go upstairs to 301? Why, what's wrong? Just go upstairs. So I go up there. The geezer cut to fuck. All this on there, all this face, the jugular, everything done. Yeah. And I say, right. He's got to go to healthcare. The boys don't always like it. They don't want him to go there. They're going to get in extra trouble. But you called me. There's a shot. I have to take it into consideration. Is he going to die? Is he going to get hurt? Bang. Right? I'm always neutral in prison. I don't take sides. I don't need to grass you up and throw a note. Come on, mate. You're supposed to be in the game. Why do I need to throw a note to Screws? And I took the geezer to healthcare. Why didn't I just say it to him? Why do I need to throw a note? Are you stupid? Come on, man. Where's the intelligence here? Hello? Come on. I'm out in the surgery. I don't need to write a note. Fuck's sake, mate. Where do you live? I'm on surgery. I'm open all day long. I'm going to spend. I don't need to write a note. Hello? Especially throw it to him. Hello? Oh, mate. Anyway. And so, I take him down to healthcare. That's how I am. That's how I'm built. And I'm a lot more involved in the game than you are. Please believe me. And I'm telling you, yeah, there is nothing. Like Marvin, I've done it all. Not the D side, that's that, but the other side. I've done it all, yeah. And I'm not just about me. I'm about us. Prison people, prisoners, us. The game, yeah. Now, Geezer came into Wandsworth from Fulham. And he killed a guy from Ladbroke Grove. And the guy he killed, his brother, was in Wandsworth with a big crew. And one day, while on association, the brother and his crew started smashing the granny out of the guy that killed his brother. With chairs, snooker cues, pool balls, in socks. They were doing it bang. So the Screws were stood frozen and couldn't even blow the alarm. That was scared. They were that scared. Okay? They were beating this guy so bad, he's now pissed himself, okay? And he's now unconscious. So, I now run over to the guy, and I lay on him in the piss, and I go, look boys, it's me, it's fucking me, yeah? And by the stroke of luck, yeah, they stop. Now, the Screws then hit the alarm, and they put everybody back on the wing. And the SO called me, and he said, look, Fish, we've got to nick 'em. But I said to the SO, Gov, come on, mate. They're only young. He killed their brother, Gov. Come on. What do you expect? You shouldn't even have him on this location. The governor said, yeah, fair enough, you're right. I said, Gov, they killed his brother. Come on. For nothing. Okay? I don't need to grass you, Liam Ditchfield. What, for that? Come on, mate. That's not even a walk round the park where I live. Are you mad? Listen, mate. Alright? Let me explain something to you. Sometimes when people are in prison and they're trying to done one and doing something over a debt, sometimes it goes too far, and when they get the extra bird, they regret it. Everyone in the system knows the Fish. I've always when I see it going mad, everyone knows that it's not an issue. And I had to say to these young men, gentlemen, I know you're on the I had to stop you, but listen to me. You want to kill an officer in front of the Screws? I said, look, when you kill someone outside, you get a long sentence. When you kill someone inside, you get double or a third the sentence because you're already serving under a deterrent and the deterrent is not working, so now you're a danger to the law and the public. So please understand. Alright? You told me that the judge said he wants the person who wrote the note to be produced in your courtroom. But they couldn't produce me, Liam, because as you know and I know, I never wrote the note. And so if they called me, it would have exposed the whole thing. Okay? So, come on, kid. Have some intelligence here. Okay? Now, with respect to you and Mom, I asked you to do a podcast. You didn't reply. Okay? So I don't need to go on Marvin Herbert's podcast with you. It's done. It's over. Finito. Marvin, you asked me, don't I want to make money? Okay? Marvin, with respect to you, and it is respect to you. I love you. Listen, I'll never put a downring word against you, Marv. Never. All right? But this is not about making money, Marv. This is not about subscribers and views, Marv. It's about me, Marvin, and the way I work. Okay? You make the money. Alright? Alright? And when I do it, you make the money, not me. Okay? You know me, Marv. I deal with things differently. And as I said earlier, I had the hump over the way he did it, but I still gave him respect and politeness, Marvin. Yeah? You know, the issue has been resolved. I don't need to sit with him and discuss a load of bollocks, right, for your benefit. I don't. I really don't. Or for anyone's benefit. Right? I'm not on that bus. Well, gentlemen, I hope now that I haven't disrespected you in any way, shape or form. And if I did, I apologise, because you know I'm not about that. And if you wish to meet with me, call me and we'll meet. Nothing for me is an issue. I only wish the best for you both in everything you do. And I hope now we can put this behind us and we can go back to our lives. And I want you to be happy. And I want you, because that's what this is about now. This is about me making you happy. Okay? This is not about podcast and public. It's not about that. I normally am in the shadows. I only came here to help people with my experiences. My channel is not about exposing, slagging, shagging. I'm not on that. I respect Darren G. I respect Marvin Herbert. I respect Mickey Fear. I respect Ray Hill. I respect everybody. I don't have issues with nobody, because I'm not on that bus. I don't want to slag man off. I don't want to put man down. I'm not on that bus. But I'm just telling you now. Right? I don't need to grasp you and use your intelligence for what it is and see everything that's going on around you. It's happened to me twice, now 3 times. Don't hate me for that. I can't control that. Okay? But you know what, mate? Everyone who knows me backing me, because we're proper. We don't need. So I don't really, if you want to carry on, okay, it's kid business to me. I'm not on that bus. We're beyond that. Okay? I just want to go home. We've done it all. It's dusted. Now I understand that we resolved it before you done your podcast. So I understand now it's all come back to light. But I hope now that we can finally, both of you, with respect, put this to bed. And as I said, Marv, I'd love to come and do another podcast with you and do another one, part 3. Mate, it's not an issue. In actual fact, I love to podcast you. So I'm just telling you now, I hope and pray that we put this to bed and get it done. Okay? Let's just be friends, be nice. Okay? I do not need to hurt you. When I say hurt you, what I mean, I don't need to grass you up over some bollocks. Something which, mate, I've got sentences and been into trouble for fucking putting me for the rest of my life. I don't need you. I'm not trying. So with respect to you both, I wish you all the best. Like, Marvin, you know we're going to meet again because, you know, I love you, right? Like, I'm sorry, I didn't want to do this, but I had to do it because it's like, mate, come on, let's keep it real. Yeah, come on, boys. I'm fed up. You believe some screws with you know, and you're still fucking making all this. Come on, mate. What is that all about? Let's grow up here. Listen, you're either proper or you ain't. That's it. End of story. And I'm sure you're both proper. Okay? That's it. Let's leave it there. Let's go. Let it done. Okay? Let me go back to the shadows where I belong and crack on. And I'll put my podcast up because I'm just about entertaining. But I'm still there. I'm still alive. I'm still on fire. That's how I am. Okay? Don't be thinking, oh yeah, that's why I don't want to say all this. That's why I don't need to be doing all this. But you're forcing my hand now. So I hope now we put grass in. Listen, let me tell you something. Gold standard. The last job I got nicked, mate, the 7 of us. I ran on purpose to the fire so the rest could stay out alive. Flying squad told me grass the boys, yeah, and we're like your sentence. Told them, listen, mate, I'd rather do 15 years in hell and cut my head hell high than 5 years in paradise and never be able to look at my mates again. Wake up, gentlemen. Okay, let me fly away. Let me do my thing. Okay, let's just nice, amicably, sensibly, and reasonably, and with respect. Gentlemen, people, good day to you.